What is up, you guys? It is Campus. So welcome back to Music Monday.
Welcome to Music Mondays.
So today on Music Monday we are going to be talking about shows that I have been to and shows that I want to go to. So the first concert that I ever went to was a local band called Talk of Spring. I think they're called something else now. I don't exactly know. I haven't really kept up with them much after the initial drop off of Talk of Spring. It's just like a little local show, and I went with a bunch of my friends from high school, and it was really good. I've seen them a ton of times after that until the band kind of dispersed and stopped doing shows and stuff. They were a really good band, and they put on a really good show, and it was super fun. Especially for my first concert, I think a local show was a really good way to start going to concerts. The next show that I'm going to talk about is a show that I went to. I drove 2 hours to go see Tonight Alive, because back when I was a little emo 7th grader, I wanted to see them more than anything because Jenna McDougall was my queen. And it turned out that they weren't there, and that they had gotten sick, which is fine. That happens a lot. It was my second concert ever, and I didn't understand that. I was really upset, but we stayed anyway. We stayed for the show, and then we saw a band called Go Radio, which also doesn't exist anymore. They ended up being my favorite band. They just put on a really, really good show, and the fact that my favorite band wasn't there, but they were there and then put on such a good show. I looked them up directly afterwards, and I listened to them ever since. I still listen to them sometimes, even though they don't exist anymore. The next show that I'm going to talk about is New Politics. I'm pretty sure this was my third concert. First time I ever heard New Politics was my family. We were in Florida on vacation to see my grandparents, and one of their songs came on the radio, and I Shazammed it on my iPod or something. They came up, and I was like, oh, I like them a lot. As soon as I got home, I looked them up. I listened to every song that they ever made, ever, because that's how I do it with music. Once I hear a band that I like, I listen to everything they've ever created. It turned out that they were playing half an hour away from my house, so my dad took me to that too, and it was awesome. The next band I'm going to talk about is Mariana's Trench. So me and my best friend, we have bonded over this band since we were in the 8th grade, and we know all of their songs. We listen to all of their songs anytime we go anywhere together. That's what's on the radio. So we heard that they were playing half an hour away from where we live, and we were like, dude, we have to go. So she drove out, and I rode with her, and we went, and it was probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. Just the crowd was really excited, the energy was really cool. A lot of my friends were there, our friends were there. It was really good, and they did an encore, and when you're a kid, you don't normally get to stay for the whole show, but we did, and it was a really, really good concert. The next concert that I'm going to talk about is one that I went to and got a little sad at, because it always sucks when you go to a concert to see a band and then the band you want isn't there. Kind of similar to the Tonight Alive situation. It was a Fall Out Boy concert. Fall Out Boy was the main act, but I personally love Paris. You guys, if you watch the channel, you guys know Paris is my favorite band. And I went to go see them because they were opening. It was in the heart of the city, and there was so much traffic, and because of the concert, and we missed them, and they were the first band to play, which really sucked, but the concert ended up being really, really cool because I was a fan of Fall Out Boy at that point anyway, and it turned out to be a really, really good time. Fall Out Boy put on a really, really decent show. I think AWOL Nation was there too, and they were pretty good, and yeah, it didn't turn out to be as terrible as it started. The next band that I have seen live is Paramore, and if you guys know me or you watch the channel, you guys know that I am also obsessed with Paramore equally as much as I am obsessed with Paris, and it had been my dream since I was 10 years old to go see them. Whenever income tax comes around, my parents would always give us money to go buy clothes and stuff, and get a bunch of new stuff or whatever we wanted. So one year my mom was like, yeah, I'm not gonna give it to me. She was like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you money for clothes this year, sorry. And I was like, oh, whatever, it's okay. She was like, yeah, because I bought you Paramore tickets. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Okay. And I just started crying, and I was like, I'm so excited, I can't wait, oh my god. And yeah, it was Haley Williams puts on a hell of a show, dude. It was a really small venue, so it was really cool because you could be really, really close, and it was just really It was outstanding. I also want to talk about like bands that I want to see live. I'd love to see Paramore again, just because, like I said, Hayley Williams puts on an incredible live show like every time she performs. I'd love to see Lights. She does like electropop. I would love to see her. I've watched a couple of her videos of doing like live stuff, and I'd love to be there. That would be awesome. I've been a really big fan of her since I was like 10 as well. The next band that I really want to see live is the 1975. They don't do a lot of American shows because they're not an American-based band, but it would be really, really cool to see them because I really like their music, and I think it would just be awesome. I also, of course, want to see Paris, and I actually have some news. I am going July 14th to Forecastle, and I am going to see Paris for the first time live. I'm going to line up at like 3 a.m. outside. I'm going to sit on the grass in front of their stage until someone tells me I am not allowed to do that, and I'm going to be right up in that front row. I'm going to vlog everything, so if you guys want to see like that vlog footage, it'll be a link in the description to the vlog channel, so you guys can go over there to subscribe to see the vlog footage of that, because I'm going to be crying, screaming, so excited, jumping around, because I wanted to see them for so long, and it's finally gonna happen, and I'm so excited about it. So guys, that was Music Monday. If you guys have any bands or songs or anything that you guys want me to review, leave them in the comments below, and I will do it. As always, you all are wonderful people, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Click to the left, then you missed the last video. Click right to watch something else. Make sure to share this with your friends. Drop a like, remember to subscribe.